Ever wondered why we've been taught to fear failure? To see it as a dead end, a judgment, a sign that we're not good enough? But what if failure is just an illusion? Let's delve deep into simple stories and real-life moments from tech and YouTube, where we show how failure is not something to avoid, but something to embrace. Chapter 1. Reframing failure. Failure is often viewed as the enemy of success. But what if it's the birthplace of it? Too often when we walk a path, we may stumble and fall. But as we rise, something magical happens. We learn. We adapt. Our steps become stronger, wiser. Failure isn't final. It's a mirror showing us what needs attention, what needs growth, what needs patience. Chapter 2. The ChatGPT example. When ChatGPT was launched, it was met with overwhelming excitement, an AI chatbot that could do almost anything. But it stumbled. Factual errors, misinterpretations, hallucinations. Some headlines mocked it, but OpenAI didn't stop. They listened, learned, updated, refined. What we called failure was just the system learning, just like us. Chapter 3. YouTube failures that became gold. Mr. Beast spent years posting videos that barely got views. He studied the algorithm, tested content, and failed repeatedly. Today, he's one of the biggest creators in the world. MKBHD's early tech videos were grainy, awkward, and poorly lit. Today, he's a top-tier tech reviewer. Lily Singh faced harsh criticism, creative burnout, and hate. She reinvented herself and became a talk show host and best-selling author. These weren't failures. They were stepping stones. Chapter 4. Failure in Innovation. Innovation is rarely born in perfection. It stumbles. It crashes. It catches fire, literally. Self-driving cars veered off course. Apps launched with bugs. Devices overheated. AI systems misunderstood. But beneath every headline and every glitch, there was learning. Every failure became a blueprint. Every flaw, a guide. Every breakdown, a breakthrough in disguise. What failed yesterday evolves today and transforms tomorrow. Because failure isn't the end of innovation, it's the beginning of progress. Chapter 5. Personal Moments. Have you ever stumbled at something that meant the world to you? That sting of disappointment, the quiet ache of embarrassment, it's something we all know. But what if, in that moment, you paused and saw yourself, not as a failure, but as the future you, stronger, wiser, more grounded? Failure has a way of stripping away the noise, revealing the truth. You are someone who dares, someone who rises, someone who keeps going, even when it's hard. In failure, we meet our truest self, the one shaped by courage, not comfort. Sometimes the most painful kind of failure is the one that follows our best effort. When you give your heart, your time, your energy, and the world seems to stay silent. That's a feeling I know well. Right here on this very channel, a call to motivate, I've poured my soul into content I believe in. Messages created to uplift, inspire, and heal. But some days the algorithm seems to look the other way. The right audience isn't finding the message. The subscriber count isn't growing at the pace I had imagined. It can feel like I'm shouting into the void. But here's the truth I hold on to. Just because something isn't growing fast, doesn't mean it isn't growing at all. Every video is a seed. Every upload is an act of faith. And even when it feels like no one's watching, someone always is. So I keep showing up. Because this isn't about numbers. It's about people. It's about reaching one soul at a time, even if the pace is slower than expected. Failure isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet growth in the dark, preparing you for a harvest you can't yet see. And maybe, just maybe, that's the most beautiful kind of growth there is. Chapter 6. The Growth Mindset. When we begin to see failure not as a punishment, but as a teacher, everything changes. We stop shrinking away from difficult things. Instead, we lean in. Curious, open, resilient. Because every fall holds wisdom. Every misstep whispers guidance. And that is the hidden gift. Beauty born from the breaking. Chapter 7. What we can do. The next time you stumble, pause, Let the moment breathe. Then, reflect with honesty. Ask with courage. What is this moment here to teach me? Adjust your path, even if just slightly, and try again. With more heart, more insight, more grace, let failure become what it truly is. Fuel for your becoming. Chapter 8. The Wings of Failure. In the end, every failure we face becomes something beautiful, a feather. Each misstep, each no, each door that closed, they gather quietly and powerfully, until one day we find ourselves standing on the mountain of our past attempts. And from that summit, we unfold wings made of crumpled notes, torn plans, and dreams once dismissed, and we fly. Not in spite of failure, but because of it. So go ahead, fail beautifully and keep walking.